Let us now have a look at the sample of a menu engineering report. This data has been collected from a real hotel. For confidential reason purposes, I'm not telling you the name and other details of this hotel, but this report I will be uploading to the course resources, so you will be able to get a better idea on this things, and you can practice it in your own time. So we will be look at a couple of sections to understand how this has been calculated. Some of it has been covered in the previous videos when we explained how we calculate the popularity and the profitability. So as you can see, this report has been divided into various groups. As we discussed, the menu engineering always done based on the food groups. So here is appetizer, salad, then you have appetizers, then you have Asian curries, and then you have desserts, beer, liquor, wine, soft drinks, water, and in the main dining menu. So it's a hotel by, it's a restaurant by restaurant, so there are multiple restaurants. In the software menu engineering report for all the restaurants is coming as combined, but you can let's do up to the for one restaurant only, and then we will be doing the other so you will be able to practice for the other outlets by yourself. So apart from looking at the item groups, what you should be looking at is the item code, item name, and then you have the quantity sold. This is the quantity, means the portion as you have defined in the menu. So four portions of salad prawn, 6 portions of salad squid, and century egg salad and papaya salad. The menu mix has already been calculated here. It is calculated by using 4 divided by 13. 13 is the total quantity, so that comes to 30% and 46%, 15% and 7% respectively. Then the food cost is the items direct food cost based on the standard recipe. So this particular item, salad prawn, is being sold at $7.5, and the cost to produce this item is $3 as per the standard menu available for this particular prawn, for this dish. What you need to ensure all the time is that your menu or your recipe in the system, if you are using the system, or even if you are using the manual recipes, it's always updated, because if it's not updated, it will be the menu engineering report will not give you the correct answers. Then you have item contribution margin, which is calculated by the item selling price minus the food cost here. So 7.5 minus 3 equals 4.5. Then the menu cost in total. So that is, these 3 columns are per portion, and then these 3 columns are total per portion multiplied by the quantity sold. So here you can calculate the menu contribution margin from the whole portions that we sell. So the total contribution margin is $32. Now the class CM class has been defined as wherever the individual contribution margin is more than the average. So average contribution here is 32 divided by 13, which is the total number of items. So per item is 2.486. So if the item's contribution margin, this one, is more than 2.486, it will be considered as high, and if it's less than 2.486, it will be considered as low, as you can see in this case. And then you have the margin. This is the margin of the menu mix class. So or you can call it a popularity index. So how do we calculate this? As explained in the report, there are 2 methods to calculate this. One method is to calculate by a formula called 100 divided by number of items in the group, that is 4, multiply by 70%. So this report is being calculated at 70%. So here you will get 17.5. So 17.5 is the menu mix percentage. So wherever you see the menu mix percentage, which is calculated in this column here, is more than 17.5, it will be considered as high, or it will be otherwise it will be considered as low popular. It depends on the restaurant itself. You want to use 70% or 80%. If you use, let's say, 80%, then the menu mix comes to 20. If you wanna focus on more and more items, then you can reduce it to 60. So means anything which is sold more than 15% will also be considered as high. So in that case, Century Egg Salad will also be considered as high popular. It depends on the hotel or the restaurant how you want to follow it. More higher the percentage of this 60% or 70%, the lesser will be the items, and lower the percentage, more will be the items to consider. So let's look at it again at 70%. One more method that we have here for calculating the menu mix percentage is calculating the average portions. So total portions sold is 13, right? So divide by the number of item is 4. So average portion that every item should be selling is 3.25. So any item here which is selling more than 3.25 portion will be considered as popular, and any item which is selling less than 3.25 will be considered as low popular. Since in this category there are only 4 items, so the result is same for both the formulas, but in another category, like for example here, it might give you the different results. For example, 106 divided by 11, so becomes 9.6. So anything which is selling more than 9.6 will be considered as high popular. Let's see if it is. Yes, it is high popular. However, as per the other formula, this item is also considered as high popular, as you can see here. So these are the items which are considered as high popular, while from one formula it is accepted, the other formula is not. So by using the 70% method, which is 70% method will be 100 divided by 11 multiplied by 70%. So anything which is sold more than 6.36, so which is rambutan here, is also considered as high popular. However, if you follow the average portions, it will be 9.6. So means rambutan will not be a high popular item. Which formula to use, it's up to you. You can use either of them, but you should use it consistently, and whichever is easier for you to understand. Both the results would highly be on a majority basis will be same. However, there may be a difference of 1 or 2 items.